The praised director of 12 Years of Slave returns with a series of movies. The movies are called Small X. It's 5 movies in total. Sven, you digged in all in. What can you tell us about it?
Well, first some dates, some facts. The series premiered on the 15th of November 2020 on BBC One in the UK, and on the 20th of November on Amazon Prime, and as we presume also on HBO, because it's also being released over there. It's being called his magnum opus. So
Steve McQueen, yeah.
The greatest work of Steve McQueen, on digital platforms to see now. It's about every week there's being released a film about the Caribbean community in the UK, and Steve McQueen calls itself maybe quite particular. He calls the genre science fiction, and not because it reminds of Star Wars movies, but everything takes place in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, but because it has to do with the future and about where we have to go and how we get there. That's why he calls it science fiction. And I think it's time now to watch the trailer, because I think people are really now confused about what it's about.
One of my things, talking about Star Wars, the lead of this series of movies is John Boyega, of course, if I'm correct.
Well, he's in one of the 5 movies.
In one of the 5, okay, and he's of course in Star Wars. So that's why I was also interested extra in this series of movies. But let's see. To make sure, of course, we will dive into all 5 of the movies, and we will review them here on our channel, Sven. That's the plan. So that's good to tell to our people watching, I think. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to our channel.
Exactly.
Show me the trailer. Show me the trailer.
One last thing beforehand, the title references to a phrase of the song from Bob Marley, the famous reggae singer from Jamaica. The song is called Small X, and the lyric in that song goes, "If you are the big 3, we are the small X."
Okay.
So that's the symbolism about this title. Here we go.
Nice.
These are new types of human beings. They are not demonized or defeated persons. They are leaders, but are rooted deep among those they lead.
We mustn't be victims, but protagonists of our stories.
I like the color palette.
Yeah.
As individuals, we have an impossible battle. As a collective, we stand a chance.
Small.
Nice singing, nice music. We saw John Boyega.
John Boyega, and the girl I also recognize from some
Black Panther. She's the sister.
Black Panther. That's what she is in. Yeah, I liked the color palette, the coloring of the movies, and what seemed they recreate the atmosphere of the 60s, 70s. You told, I think they created quite well from these short images, of course. So could be something. I have to see it.
Yeah, me too. The episodes are being called Mangrove, Lover's Rock, Red, White, and Blue, Alex Heedle, and Education.
Okay. So, do you know how long each episode is, or?
Yeah, in between 70 and 130 minutes.
Okay, so it's really in between a movie and series, so to say. Yeah. Cool. Small X. Anything to add to it?
Maybe Koen, what do you think?
Yeah, very short, so it's a bit hard to really establish an opinion about it. But what Bas said, the color palette looked very nice, and Steve McQueen is a good director. I saw 12 Years a Slave, and I think I saw 2 more movies, but I forgot the titles. And everything I saw from him, I really liked. Interesting also to see John Boyega in a very serious, different role. So it's nice.
Yeah, well earned, of course, and this, I think this is a part of, so that's very close to his heart, so to say.
Of course, we saw, that the Black Lives Matter movement in London at the time.
Exactly, where he gave a speech. So I think this must be a role where he really is passionate about, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think it's also a good time frame to release these movies because this whole year was about this thematic. So, I'm really curious also what he can add to the discussion, what his point of view is. It's from the UK on deep in. So, and the UK, of course, had a lot of colonies, especially in the Caribbean. You hear also this Jamaican British accent. I really like to hear. So so far so good, and it's really promising. And we are going to follow it on this channel.
Definitely
on detail. So stay tuned and help us out if you are also following this series, and we can discuss together.
In the comments, Exactly. By the way, one last thing: doesn't Steve McQueen live in the city where you live, Sven, Amsterdam?
He did for a while. I don't know. I'm not sure if he still has a house, but he lived here for quite a long time. In a period.
Fun. All right. Well, we will keep an eye on it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And then we will see you again when we saw the first movie, which is probably somewhere next week. We will come with a review for that, or otherwise the week after, but pretty soon.
Yes.
See you next
Stay tuned.
time.
Bye bye.